Hi all! I just want to do a quick video about believing in yourself because I think it's something that a lot of us don't really do or think about, or even we don't even realize if it's there or not, because at a time in my life I didn't even know that I didn't believe in myself. It was because I was taking on certain goals within my life that I wanted to achieve, and I didn't know why I was feeling not sure of myself when I was doing certain things, because I was living a certain lifestyle before that. It was quite comfortable because I was around a lot of family and I had a lot of friends, and I had my children, and all of a sudden I had to be responsible for two little children, and my whole world changed around. So I found out a lot about myself, and one of the things I found out is I never believed in myself very much, that I could really accomplish things. So I went onto a journey, a spiritual journey, to figure out how I could start believing in myself. And believe you me, it was not an easy journey at all. But that's another story. I will tell my life story when I feel ready to tell you that, because it is quite an emotional roller coaster. And I want to make sure that I'm telling it in a way that is beneficial to you, and I also have to feel emotionally strong inside to tell this story of my life. So anyway, all I really want to say to everybody is believe in yourself. Now, believing in yourself means that you need to believe that you can accomplish whatever dream that you have, and you have to believe that you are good enough to accomplish these dreams, and that you are worthy enough to have these dreams. And you have to like yourself as well. And we all probably think, yeah, I like myself, and etc etc, but when you try to reach a certain goal, believe you me, you're going to find out a lot of things about yourself. So if you ever reach that roadblock where you come into a state of mind where you might want to give up, 2, you might get depressed, 3, you might have to change your associates, that means it's to do with how you see yourself as a person, and your self-belief within yourself was not as strong as you thought it was, because I truly believed I was so strong and I could do anything, but it came down to the fact of not no self-belief. So I'm still on a journey of self-belief and self-discovery, but I'm saying to you, you have to believe in yourself to accomplish your goals, and you have to know and tell yourself, yes I can, yes I can, yes I can. And you got to tell yourself that you love yourself as well, and you have to be around people that encourage your growth, and that can be there when you're feeling like you can't do something because you've basically lost your belief in yourself. Someone else is supposed to tell you, yes, you can, or help you to get to the next point. And if you haven't got people around, I'll do another video about that as well, because I'm just going to skim on that bit very briefly. Please step away from them, because really what you're trying to do as a person is enforce that self-belief within you. It's like you're training yourself in a new way, ways that you never had there before. So even though it may feel like you've got to maybe discard yourself from everyone and say goodbye to everyone for a little while to spend time with yourself, then so be it. But it is just that you're inputting a new program in you to love yourself more and to believe in yourself. Because it's still the same thing. Belief is a lot to do with your inner self, and there's new things that you didn't know you're discovering yourself, because I can't really tell you what you're discovering about yourself. I can only tell myself what I'm discovering about myself. And what I discovered about myself is I wasn't loving myself enough. That was one. I wasn't pampering myself enough. That was 2. I was overworking too much. That was 3. I was giving my time to other people too much. And I was able to give so much to other people, but I wasn't able to give the same thing to others. I was making others people so very wealthy in so many areas of their life, but I was not inputting it in my life. I was not able to create in my life, and that's when I had to step back and say, what is going on here? Because these words are coming out my mouth. It should be happening for me, and and the people I was encouraging and supporting were growing. So that's why. And I would have a lot of panic attacks as well, and I would have a lot of self-doubt about myself, and I would have a lot of I didn't have a lot of confidence. So all of it boiled down to, I didn't believe in myself. So I didn't know myself, and I lived with myself every single day, and it was a really big shock to me, and I had to remove myself from everyone. Even sometimes with my children, I have to say, hey up, it's time for me now. Even though my children do not even understand that I need to build on myself, because I kept, and literally, when I tell you my story, the way I lost myself was, it was really, really severe, because literally I never ever gave myself anything internally. It's like I give myself some but I never gave myself enough, even in the way of, I've got resources, people probably may say it's enough, but it wasn't enough. From what I had given to others, I should have given it to myself first. So I had no belief in my own power. So it's very important, because I will talk about this again in more depth in another video, because I'm going to make this very short. But what I'm saying is, you have to believe in what you can do, and you will find new things out about yourself. Try your best not to get overwhelmed, because that's what I did. Try your best not to have too much self-doubt. Try your best not to criticize yourself too much along the journey. This is the things I had to learn along the way, because I was so self-critical of myself, and all these things I had to learn, that was damaging me. I didn't believe I could do anything at all. I had passed so many courses. I've got so many qualifications, but even after I passed the course, I still didn't believe I could do the job, and it was a real severe problem, and I really had to deal with me and step aside and say no, because it was destroying me. It would have taken my life if I had not stepped away from this big lifestyle. It was a big social life I had. It looked like I had everything in the way of, material things, and but how I was feeling inside was just totally dark. So I had to go away, and it all boiled down to, I had to believe that I could achieve, even though I had educated myself, even though I would tell you exactly what I have done, because I'm a qualified event planner. I've qualified in so much different courses. That's my recent course that I passed in, and I will tell you the rest of the things I've done. I've worked for the community. I've worked partly in the music industry, not in the big field of the music. I created the events, because I like creating events, and worked with a few up and coming artists, but I was never, even though I created the event, I still didn't believe that I'd done it. I just felt empty inside. So you have to step aside if you're having them feelings and them, depressed feelings, of dark thoughts, dark feelings, and any self-critical voices you're having, it's meaning you don't believe in yourself. So you've got to step aside, and in order for you to accomplish, even though I accomplished, to accomplish the peace of mind and the good feeling inside, because that's what it's about, peace of mind and good feeling. It doesn't matter. They say there's rich people out there that are not even happy, and that's what they mean when they say there's rich people out there not happy, because they haven't worked on their inner self. They have not worked on loving themselves. They have the whole wide world, it seems, but they still do not believe in themselves. And it is a very, very interesting topic, because not a lot of people talk about it. We talk about a lot of material things all the time, which I like material things, don't get me wrong, I do. I've done a few product videos and I will be doing it a lot more, but we have to work on the outside and we have to work on the inside. So that is really what I will be talking about, inside and outside, in order for us to be complete whole people, because I love you all and I love myself, and I'm growing more and more into loving myself, because it's very, very important to take that time for ourselves as human beings. We can't just be giving to everyone else and we're not giving to ourselves. So please believe in yourself. You can do it. You are brilliant. You are successful. Love yourself. Tell yourself 10 times every day in the mirror that you love yourself. Tell yourself that you are brilliant as well. And we will do more on affirmations as well. I'm looking forward to everything with you all. You are beautiful people. Love you and you are enough. Mwah. Goodbye.